You never want a serious crisis to go to waste. And what I mean by that, it's an opportunity to do things that you think you could not do before.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world really works. And it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. I told you at the beginning of the year, in the first quarter of 2022, we was going to have an event that was going to bring us down. And then also in the fourth quarter, we would have an event that would bring us down. That's exactly what happened. And now I'm going to tell you, in the first quarter, we're going to have an event that's going to bring us down in 2023. And then also in the fourth quarter of 2023, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, guys, the markets are still going to be pumping and dumping until they get ready to pull the full rug. But I'll let you know when that's about to happen. Now, also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to get re-educated. And also, much love to those who've donated to the Cash Shop and Patreon. And in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. Also, I give you the New World Order cryptos in the Patreon. Of course, you have to do your own research. But this next bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure that you have the cryptos that have utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly up. Also, guys, we have the stock market up. And don't forget, we have options today. So I definitely see Bitcoin pulling back and then moving up on the weekend. We know we are the only game in town, but of course we don't have the liquidity that we had before. Now we have Ethereum Shanghai upgrade scheduled for March 2023. And 23 and 24 for Ethereum is all about scalability. Now guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which the front end is being pushed down today. The back end is rising. But we know yield rates are well off the highs. Guys, they're being manipulated, but they're definitely going to rise. And then, of course, guys, we have volume, we have Tether, and we have USDC. Now, we have Coinbase is offering to convert USDT to USDC free of charge. So we see Coinbase trying to help out for the liquidity for USDC. And we should not be surprised. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed repo still over $2 trillion. We have the rate hike December 14th. Now, we have the Digital Money Institute looks at cross-border payments and CBDCs. And, guys, we know with everything going digital, we know with these instant cross-border payments is going to create trillions and trillions of dollars of liquidity. And with all this liquidity being freed up, it allows the emerging markets to rise from out of poverty, but the New World Order is controlling it. Remember, guys, technology can be used for good or evil. So the emerging markets will no longer be in poverty, but they're going to be told what, when, and how to buy and be under total surveillance. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale at about $15.36 billion. And Grayscale assets are running anywhere from 34 to 69% discount of the NAV. And we're getting a lot of news about Grayscale like they're in trouble. But don't forget, guys, Digital Currency Group is behind them. And we know there's a lot of money in Digital Currency Group. Now, we know regulation is right around the corner, and we know a Bitcoin ETF is going to follow. But like I stated, if Digital Currency Group wanted to save Grayscale, they can do it in 2 seconds. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have the movie continues. And guys, there was a movie being played right in front of the masses' eyes. We had Brittany Griner. While that situation is going on in the Middle East, I think they did the trade in Emirates, and it looked exactly like a movie, guys. And the trade was for the Merchant of Death. And guys, we know a movie was already done on him. And then we have the Bankman movie going on whether he's going to testify. And him and CZ on Twitter are going at it. But then, guys, while all this is going on, the Fed, the central banks, pull off the magic trick. We have China and Saudi Arabia go into an agreement. So, guys, December 8th is very important because that marked the rise of China and then the fall of America. And those who love history, my historians just like myself, we know December 8th, 1941, the United States entered World War II as Congress declared war against Imperial Japan, a day after the attack on Pearl Harbor. And guys, who was really responsible for the Pearl Harbor attack? That's right. Guys, as long as you understand history, you won't fall for the devil's tricks because he has plenty of magic tricks under his sleeve. Guys, this was one of the greatest illusions they've ever pulled off. And we know this movie is just going to keep getting better. And remember, the crypto teacher told you because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys, don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chips out, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Zero, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Yahshua and Grandma Tea save New York. From COVID Stories 3, Part 3. King Yahshua and Grandma Tea goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.